Good morning, everyone, and I hope you're all managing to keep your spirits up. It occurred to me this morning as I was davening at home yet again and joining with a number of you, thank you for joining me on the live stream Shacharis, I was reminded of the following Gemara, and I think it gives it new meaning and certainly was a chizuk for me. The Gemara says in Megillah, Asidin bote knesios ubote midrashos sheba Bavel, that the shuls and the bote medrash where we come together to learn outside of Eretz Yisrael, when Mashiach comes, they will uproot themselves and they will be planted and re-established once again in Eretz Yisrael. And the question is how to understand that, whether it is to be understood as literal or metaphor, and to what extent it's literal. And really one could give a shir on this. The Magen Avraham seems to understand it very literally with very real halachic implications. But I think for us, for me, it means something very personal. Because the Gemara says in Brachas, I don't remember who it was, somebody posed a question. I think it's in Daf Ches. Ika sabi beBavel? Somebody came back from Bavel and gave a report. I think it was to Rabbi Yochanan, and he asked the following questions. Ika sabi beBavel, tell me, are there any old people outside of Eretz Yisrael? What a strange question, he says. Why should there be no old people outside of Eretz Yisrael? He says, it's simple, because it says, Leman yirbu yimeichem al ha'adama. Old age, to live into a ripe old age, is something that is really reserved exclusively for living in Eretz Yisrael, because we say every day in Shema, Leman yirbu yimeichem, so that you should have long days, al ha'adama. And he says, yes, there are old people. And I think it was Rabbi Yochanan who says, I can't understand, that doesn't make any sense. How are we going to reconcile that with the Pasuk? And then he said, I understand. It must be because there are those outside of Eretz Yisrael, Demachshechi umekadmi, they get up early and late, they go to shul, Shachris, Mincha, Mariv. Says the Kli Yakar, what does that mean? So what? It's because those shuls, says the Kli Yakar, will become part of Eretz Yisrael. So when you go to shul, you are effectively in Eretz Yisrael. It's an embassy. It is sovereign territory of Eretz Yisrael. And if that is the case, I had the following amazing thought. Rabbeinu Shalom, until now we had the privilege, we had the luxury of being in our shuls, which was the embassy, which gave us chiyus, which gave us long life, because those shuls will become part of Eretz Yisrael one day, but we no longer have that ability, which means you, Rabbeinu Shalom, have decided that our homes should be our bote knesses and our bote medrash, which means, my friends, you are all now living in Eretz Yisrael. The kedusha of Eretz Yisrael, the obligation of living in Eretz Yisrael, the shmira that Eretz Yisrael gives, but there's only one condition. Our homes have to genuinely qualify to be a Beis HaKnesses and a Beis HaMedrash. Daven properly at home. Learn at home. Do the Eretz Yisrael dika actions that are needed. And yesterday, just so happens, those of you that learn the daily Chofetz Chaim, yesterday's portion of Shmiras HaLoshen, he brings Rabbeinu Yonah, who says, and I quote, Al ken chayav kol odom lesakin mokim beveisoi lilmoid sham halachos umikra. Everybody is obligated to set aside a little corner, a little space within their homes that is sacred for learning and for davening. And that way, my friends, I've got news for you. You are all living in Eretz Yisrael with the shmira, with the protection that Eretz Yisrael has. Enjoy it. Enjoy your holidays in Eretz Yisrael and live up to that challenge and that obligation. Have a great day.